All right, on to strengths. What are they good for? So, some of the strengths of focus groups are the ones listed on the slide, as you can see. I'll go ahead and let you read them. Okay. Well, these allow the researcher to interact with the participants. They also, he's able to ask follow-up questions or even probe more deeply, which can help him or her better understand the data when it's being analyzed. Also, results can be easier to understand than complicated statistical data, and the researcher can get information from nonverbal responses such as facial expressions or body language, which will help them continue to the next question or ask for clarifying or follow-up questions. And information is provided more quickly than if people were interviewed separately. So obviously these are things that are going to help you decide whether you want to go ahead and choose to go with focus groups or something that is more aligned to what your purpose of the research is. Moving on to the drawbacks now. So when are they not a good idea? Some of the drawbacks are the ones you see here. Even though it can be complex to organize comments, as is listed as one of the drawbacks, as a well-prepared researcher, you have to have a system that will allow you to take the data and make it useful. To facilitate this process, it is preferred to do this digitally and accompanied with some type of recording. So it could be a video recording or some type of audio recording, which will allow you to go back and revisit the information being gathered, so you can confirm any of the notes that the note taker or the person that supports the recorder, the person that supports a facilitator, which is the recorder, can go ahead and you and the recorder can go ahead and go back and make sure that everything that was gathered is valid based on this recording. And also something else that is part of the drawbacks of a focus group is that even with a clear plan, a group can get off track or topic. So it is the responsibility of the facilitator, again, the job of the facilitator is important, to have strategies in place to politely bring the group back. For example, if someone goes into another topic without allowing others to give their opinion, the facilitator can say, "That's definitely an area we need to discuss, but before we do, let's wrap up our previous conversation." So again, trying to be polite and making sure that, the participants feel welcome and that they're being heard, and that, that everything that they're saying is important and relevant to the research. Or if the group is taking too long on a question, which tends to happen sometimes, people want to really go into detail, you can say, or the facilitator can say, "This is a great conversation we're having, but to be respectful of our time, let's move on to the next question." So again, those are ways that the facilitator can go ahead and continue to move from being stuck on a topic, or to keep the group on topic. And as you can see in the other ones, those are also drawbacks that can affect the focus groups. Lastly, the influence by one or two participants in the group, that usually happens when one or two people that are very comfortable sharing in groups, regardless of the size, they end up kind of dominating the conversation. It is also important for you as a facilitator to give chance to other people to speak, or have a determined, like I said earlier, a determined layout of how the conversation is going to go. So maybe there's a talking stick or a way for others to understand that they not only are the only ones to talk, but everybody else gets a chance to be able to express their opinion. So maybe taking turns on going in numbers to allow everybody to take a chance to go ahead and give their opinion.